We've been learning a lot about slope lately and how to graph lines and how to find the slope and the y-intercept given an equation. Today we're going to learn about equations in standard form. So go ahead and title your notes Standard Form. Now what standard form looks like is this. You'll see an equation that looks something like this. ax plus by equals c. Or you'll see an equation, for example, that might look like this. You'll see the x and the y on one side together, added and equaling to a number like this. So 2x plus 5y equals 7. Unfortunately, when an equation is in standard form like this, we can't find out the slope and the y-intercept easily, and we can't graph the line. So what you need to do is you need to change this to the more normal form that we've been seeing, or the y equals mx plus b format. So let's write this down. To graph lines and find the slope and the y-intercept of a line, your equation must be in slope-intercept form, or y equals mx plus b form. So what needs to happen is we need to change this standard form to y equals to mx plus b right here. So you need to change standard form to y equals mx plus b form in order to find the slope and the y-intercept. And to do this, you solve for y. Okay? And I'll show you what I mean by this. So say like you have the example that I just read up on the board. 2x plus 5y equals 7. And we want to find the slope and the y-intercept. So we're going to start off this problem by trying to solve for y. So we want our equation to end up looking like this. Y equals something. Okay. So to do this, we need to start solving for y. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so to solve for y, we need to get rid of the x, right? So to do this, we do minus, oops, sorry, I'm new to this, minus 2x, and you have to do the same thing to this other side, right? So minus 2x, and once you do that, the 2x minus the 2x cancels out. You're left with 5y, and this is equal to, and since 7 and 2x are two different types of terms, you can't combine them, so it just becomes 7 minus 2x. Or you can write it like this. 5y equals, and I'm just going to switch the order of the 2x and the 7, so negative 2x plus 7. Now, still, y doesn't look like this yet. And to do that, to get it to look like y equals, we have to divide this by 5. And then we have to divide this whole side by 5 as well. And so I'm going to divide each individual term by 5. And now the 5 and the 5, they divide and become 1. So we're just left with 1y equals negative 2 over 5 x plus 7/5. So now we can see from our equation here our slope is right here and our y-intercept is right here. So our slope is negative 2 over 5. And our y-intercept is 7 over 5. And we can also take this information and graph it. And that's how you do standard form. I'm going to do one more example. Say like you have the equation that's in the standard form, 4x minus 3y equals 9. Again, you want your equation to look like y equals something in order to figure out what the slope and the y-intercept are. So to do this, we have to solve for y. So we have to get rid of this 4x. And since I'm subtracting it by 4x, I need to do it to this side also. This cancels out, right? So we're left with negative, oops, sorry about that, negative 3y equals negative 4x plus 9. And then divide by 3 on both sides. And I can divide this whole thing by 3, but it's the same thing as dividing each individual term by 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1, so we are left with 1y equals, and a negative 4 divided by negative 3 becomes a positive 4 over 3x, and a 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3, so negative 3. So our slope is, as we see right here, 4 over 3, and our y-intercept is negative 3. And that's how you do standard 2y equals mx plus b form.